This is the Alfa Romeo Stelvio, a fresh and beautiful addition in the premium SUV segment. To honor its name, we've brought it to a less-known Romanian mountain road that's also a good metaphor for life. It's challenging, it's beautiful, and it goes nowhere. The idea of an Alfa Romeo SUV wasn't quite well received by the brand's fans, not only because Alfa has no history in making SUVs, but because these cars are seen as boring, and an Alfa by definition shouldn't be a boring vehicle. Yet here's the thing, the Stelvio isn't boring at all. The Stelvio sits on the Giorgio platform, which is shared with the Alfa Romeo Giulia, so you can say the two are quite similar. But there are, of course, a few noticeable differences between the Alfa Romeo Stelvio and the Giulia Saloon. First of all, the Stelvio sits a bit higher off the ground than the Giulia, and so does your butt. Yet, it's not high enough to feel uncomfortable when driving the Stelvio. That being said, the car doesn't feel unnatural in corners, because the suspension system does a great job in keeping body roll in check. On the other hand, a sportier suspension setup means a firmer ride, a thing that not everyone would appreciate when it comes to comfort. But in this case, a firm ride is welcomed, because what we have here is a 280 horsepower Stelvio. Also, the Q4 all-wheel drive system sends the power to the rear wheels most of the time, and up to 50% to the front wheels when needed. So basically what you have here is a rear-wheel drive vehicle on most occasions and a safe all-wheel drive SUV only when needed. See, I told you the Stelvio isn't boring. One of its biggest perks is the steering, because it feels like you're connected to the car at any given moment, even when you're not moving fast. And then there's the 8-speed automatic ZF transmission that works perfectly with this engine. In natural mode, it changes gears so smoothly. However, switch it to dynamic mode and it becomes really aware, and it lets you build speed really fast and with a kick in the back even. Push it hard and the rev counter will reach its limit really fast. Actually, a bit too fast for you to enjoy the build-up. That's because the rev limiter sits at just 5500 RPM, so you'll have to constantly change gears in order to move fast. You can blame emissions regulations for that. Unfortunately, this beautiful but narrow and busy road doesn't allow me to have as much fun with the car as I'd like to. So I'll just enjoy the ride and this beautifully designed interior. Okay, one more time, one more round, one more lap, one more, I don't know, encore une fois. Oh. I've never enjoyed an SUV as much as I enjoy the Stelvio. Oh my god. Okay, calm down now. So, the interior. Starting with Giulia, Alfa decided to defy the gods of tablet-like infotainment systems, so the Stelvio features a nice dashboard-embedded 8.8-inch display. It looks good, it runs well, and is intuitive to operate. Until you hit reverse and see the backing camera's graphics, you feel like you're in a modern Porsche car. Overall, the Stelvio's build quality is in the proximity of its rivals, with fine leather upholstery, exquisite-looking wood inserts, and seemingly durable soft plastics. There's room for 5 adults inside, although the sleek exterior means that tall people might feel a bit cramped in the back seats. The boot's 525 liters worth of cargo space puts the Stelvio in this segment's mid-range. The power boot lid comes as standard on any trim, and this makes loading stuff into the back really easy. I like almost everything about the Stelvio's interior, but my favorite parts are the ignition button mounted on the steering wheel, Ferrari-like, and the steering wheel's thickness. What I don't like are the infotainment and volume controls, which feel a bit flimsy. And it's a pity because it feels like they lost focus in a key area such as this one. Alfa Romeo Stelvio might not be the best compact SUV out there, but its character, its cuore sportivo, will make you fall in love with it. And as you may know, love is not about perfection, but about how it makes you feel. With the Stelvio, that feeling's good.